What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today my sole purpose is to make noise with that. Stay tuned. Alright guys, a lot has happened since you've last seen. Sorry for the fan noise. It's 100 degrees out here, so I'm sorry. We gotta live with it. I got the headers on. What a nightmare. First, I had to pick up the side of the motor, take the tire off. Car's up on jack stands right now, just barely. Take the tire off, put the headers in through the fender well because they wouldn't come in from the top or from the bottom. And then the reason we had to pick up the motor was to clear the strut towers. I undid the shock, set the shock down, still wouldn't clear the towers, so put them in. Not only that, the studs. I was going to try to take out the studs, but then over here, I don't know if you can see very well, but that stud right there is all laid up. That stud was rough. So anyway, these are your Hooker Super Comp 8-body fender well headers. They're super hard to get in, I'm not gonna lie to you. It took me almost an entire day. I didn't know how to put them in, so when I finally figured out to take off the tire and lift up the motor, then they kind of fell into place. A big long headache. But this brings us to this problem. I had bought these extensions just to throw a muffler on there, but they come off at an angle. The headers do, so got to take it to an exhaust shop. They're gonna have to do that because it's got to go obviously up. But I got the converter bolts in, ran my AN lines to the trans cooler. I don't even know if that was in the last video, but got my trans cooler all mounted up, got it wired up. Yeah, so ran the AN lines all the way to the back. What we're working on now is just pull the throttle cable out. Got this new low car unit here, but first we got to take off this bracket. We got to change out this little guy. It's just one little bolt, but it'd probably be easier just to pull it off. So let's get this off. So whenever you get it all the way over, you stick your finger over the spark plug coat and you feel air coming, like right there. You go ahead and take our balancer to 0. As long as you trust your balancer, and right there, and then you know that's top dead center. Alright, once you do that, then make sure you're on top dead center. Then you stab your distributor. This should be pointing generally towards number 1. Technically you can point it wherever you want to, but I find it easier if you point it that way. The way these MSDs are set up, it's only going to fall into the oil gear one way. So once you put that in, then you can rotate this until your cap, because this is not going to turn, right? So you rotate it until your cap comes down on where that's pointing at a terminal. So you see this one is pointing right here, so we know that you know this right here will be our number 1. Alright, so now we got our distributor plugged up, we got our hold down clamp on it. We can go ahead and put our cap on. We shouldn't have to take this off no more. So screw this bad boy back on. And then from there you need to make your plug wires. Now, depending on what you have, will obviously determine how you do that. Big block Chrysler is just like any Chevrolet or anything other really than a Ford as far as a V8. It's 18436572 is the firing order. So what that means is this distributor turns counterclockwise. So the cap in here rotates this way, counterclockwise. So if that's number 1, the next one it's going to fire should go to number 8, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, 2. And then all you have to do, so you run this spark plug wire to number 1, this one to number 8, so on and so forth. Now, just like everything else other than a small block Ford, it's, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 1, that's 8. This is our odd bank or even bank. Just a little trick. It's basically whatever's closest. You see that this side of the motor is up closer than that side. So if you look right up here, I think it's this way. I'll put in the little card of where I made spark plug wires for our Mustang. So I'm not gonna put the plug wires on. I'm not gonna put them together tonight. I'm not gonna put them on tonight. It's actually mine and my wife's anniversary. We got married at 18. You know, now it's 12 years, 12-year anniversary. So I'm gonna go hang out with her and the kids for a little while. You know, put the kids to bed, watch a movie. You know, eat some popcorn, something nice. So we'll get started back on that little girl tomorrow. And yeah. Just like that, our distributor is complete, or plug wires. Anyway, got our zip tie separators. I left them quite a bit long just because they go down and under the headers. Probably could have made it a little bit cleaner, but I like it. It works. So next, I'm gonna finish wiring the tack and then some fuel lines. Alright guys, I get our regulator on. Yes, it's held in with a zip tie, still waiting on a fuel regulator bracket. And I got into a fist fight with this hose clamp trying to cut it off. But anyway, it's secure. We got our fuel lines ran. Theoretically, it should make some noise. Alright. Well. Oh. Hopefully the neutral safety switch is working. Ooh. See if we get some more pressure first. It's starting to move. Make sure we ain't getting no oil leaks. Let's go check. Well, I guess there ain't nothing to it but to do it. So sorry, neighbors. We got fuel. Oh, we got fuel. Let's go turn the distributor a little bit. I'm gonna put you up on the GoPro on the stand. Take 2. Alright. Put the red switch on? Yeah. Alright. Try starting it.
How do I do that?
Hold it. Turn that green switch on right beside the red one. One that says fuel pump. Turn it down.
Turn it down?
Down. Alright. Turn it on.
Leave it on?
Yep. Crank it. Keep going.
I don't want to like mess it up.
Keep going.
Turn the whole thing on?
Yep, turn everything off. Alright, hit it.
Which one?
All of it.
All of it again?
All of it.
And just keep going?
Yep.
Tell me when to stop.
Go. Go about half throttle.
Half throttle?
Half throttle. Oh. Hold up.
Can we cut it off?
No. I forgot to put the spark plug back in.
Huh?
I forgot to put the spark plug back in. A spark plug.
You want me to turn it off so you do that?
No. Hold on. Alright, go for it. Go for it. God, it sucked the shit out of me.
Okay, maybe I don't need to go for it when you're down there.
Hold on.
I've seen that.
Alright guys, it's been almost a week since the last video. So we knew the car had spark at that point because it shocked me pretty good. It shocked me so bad that it blistered up my hands. And at that point I pretty much wrapped it up for the day. And kind of been tinkering with it here and there. Me and my mechanic here at Oreo, we seem to think that the MSD box is bad. So my father's got a 7AL3 that's just sitting around that he's going to put on his 64 that he's building. So I think he's going to send me that box, see if it works. If it does work, then I'll know I got a green light to go ahead and purchase an $800 box. So we either, get it running or we won't. So it's just one more way for the Duster to tell me it hates me and make me spend more money. But it's all good. We know it's a race car. This little boy wants some loads. We know it's a race car. We know that stuff's going to happen, stuff's going to break. The box wasn't new when we bought it, so we can do. You live and learn. So I appreciate all you guys for watching. Appreciate all the love and support, and we'll catch you guys pretty soon. We got a whole bunch of Mustang content coming up soon. Get a clutch. We're gonna get that thing painted. You know what? You have to subscribe to see what we're gonna do. So I appreciate all you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.